hi, this is Anthony Cardoza, and our guest here is Conrad Brooks, and we're here to promote The Beast of Yucca Flats, a picture that we both made, and I was the producer. He was the actor in it, and he has a good part with Tor Johnson, which you will see on this new box that we got, The Beast of Yucca Flats. Here's the reverse of it, and I hope you will like it. We're doing this interview.
Before I forget, Tony,
Yeah,
this
go
is
ahead.
strictly video market now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's strictly video, right.
I just wanted to let you know, I'm proud of this box.
Okay.
When Tony told me he was going to put it on a video market, I mean, since it was made 1960.
Yeah.
It took quite a few years, but
We got it. We finally got it out on
Yeah.
the videos. Right?
great, Tony.
So, anyway, we shot this picture with a Mitchell BNC Plus X film, and it took 4 guys to carry this camera. We went up to that cave, remember, where Tor Johnson lived after he gets disfigured?
Oh, right.
God, that was heavy. That thing was heavy. Those guys, they broke their backs getting up there. But we got it up there. It was about, I don't know, 85 feet up or something.
In Saugus, California.
Yeah, Saugus,
I
right.
mean, that desert. It was desert then.
They had an airport there. It's all condos right now. They just demolished the airport and took up the runway and made a whole bunch of the new condos. That's what they're now.
I got the feeling that you helped develop that area.
Well,
They heard about the Beast of Yucca Flats being shot up there.
Yeah.
Everybody started moving out in that area.
Yeah. Well, some people moved out too after this earthquake. We had a big earthquake January 17th, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, what do you have here?
Well, speaking about Tor Johnson, I do a lot of film conventions around the country.
Right.
And everybody asks me, since they know I appeared in the worst movie in the world, which is called Plan 9 from Outer Space, and people keep asking me about Tor Johnson's Beast of Yucca Flats. And, I tell everybody it was, released in 1960 to the theaters, and then years later it was on television. And so people want to know if it was on the video market. But like I said, I'm so glad that you finally put it on for the video market, which is going to be in all video stores and also mail order.
Right.
That's great.
Right.
So speaking of Tor Johnson, I was very fortunate to work with him in 1956 and Plan 9 from Outer Space. And there's a picture, Tony.
Is that right?
Yes.
This is from Plan 9?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Hey, there you are right here. A little thin guy, weren't you? You put on a couple of pounds since then, right? And this is Tor Johnson.
Yeah.
Where'd you shoot this?
I'm directly behind Tor. That was in Hollywood,
Is that right?
at Oak Quality Studios with the great master, Tor Johnson.
Yeah.
And there's another master, Bela Lugosi.
Oh, good. What was this from?
When I saw a movie called Glen or Glenda.
Oh, Glen or Glenda.
Yeah, that was 1952 for Edward D. Wood Jr. He was also in Plan 9.
Didn't Paramount Studios buy this thing?
Years later, it became so popular because of Ed Wood becoming world famous. They decided to pick up whatever films Ed made in the past. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it was unusual for Paramount to do anything like that, but they did buy Glen or Glenda 30 years later.
They opened it on Broadway too in New York City,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
They still own it, right?
Back in 1952. They own it now, Paramount.
Right.
And speaking of the masters, there's Ed Wood, dead center.
There he is, and that's you.
Yeah.
Skinny you. There he is, Ed Wood. Hey, I started with Ed Wood. I never told anybody, but I started with Ed Wood on a picture called Final Curtain.
It was eventually called, when it was released, The Revenge of the Dead.
Right, and now it's called Night of the Ghouls. And that picture just, it's amazing. That's got legs. It keeps playing and playing.
Yeah.
And they even have a forward in there by Elvira.
Right.
Who
Speaking of
Elvira.
Elvira, right, yeah.
Right, that has the show, that popular lady,
Yeah.
And then now there's Vampire with it right there.
That's Man Vampira, and she autographed that, just her name.
Right here.
And she was also in Plan 9.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I only saw that thing once, but way back, and I saw it at a theater.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Bela Lugosi here, isn't it?
That's right.
Bela Lugosi right there. How do you like that? That guy is something. Boy, I'll tell you.
Wonderful man.
Yeah, he will never die.
He was my idol, and when I first worked for him in '52, I was really excited to work with Bela Lugosi. I was surprised. I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
But then I worked with him again in Plan 9, and also Bride of the Monster.
Well, we haven't seen one another in quite a while. And then when we did see one another, what did we do? We made a picture called Misfit Patrol,
Yeah, that's
which we have a trailer on the beginning of the Beast of Yucca Flats, and also this interview. So you're
Yeah.
getting a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
of your money's worth here. You got
Right.
a color and black and white, and oh, by the way, I wanted to
And
mention.
besides, how
yeah.
about the leading lady?
Yeah. Okay.
This is the, like I
Oh,
said,
Kelly.
I did a picture for Tony in 1960, my first movie for him, and The Beast of Yucca Flats, and then 30-some years later, I get a phone call from Tony, and he offered me this part, Miss Plain, and as Officer Murphy, in this movie called Misfit Patrol. And I was surprised. I said, it took you 30-some years to call me. He said, what are you worried about? You're starring in this movie.
Yeah, it was 33 and a half
And with
years.
that beautiful lady, co-starring.
Yeah, right. And also was Jimmy Williams, is Jeff Weston, Bobby McGee is in it, and Vernon Wells,
Vernon
who
Wells.
played in Mad Max, and
Right.
God, he did
And then you
Commandos.
imported this Mexican actor from Mexico.
Yeah, Dwayne, Dave Fuentes.
Right.
Dave Fuentes.
Wonderful cast of actors.
He's a great guy.
It's
isn't
a
he?
comedy. Oh,
Yeah,
everybody,
it's his first
everybody.
real American movie, and he did a good job, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he certainly did, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody
now,
did. It was a pleasure to work on this film.
We had you two together, and we had your hair dyed, or was it was black before, was it?
White.
It was white. Okay, so it's black and white. We did a black and white movie. But look at the nice job that Teresa did.
Oh, that
Teresa,
makeup lady.
yeah, Teresa Margarian. She did our makeup, and she did our makeup today. She had to run off to another studio to do another picture, so she's a great gal.
And she certainly is. And get back to Ed Wood, you know, this is Johnny Depp, the movie coming out in '94 in the fall, probably just before your picture comes out, Misfit Patrol. And then in late fall will be the Ed Wood story, and it's Johnny Depp portraying Ed Wood.
Where'd you take this? Here in Hollywood?
This was at the wrap party.
Oh, that's a
That's
wrap party.
Johnny Depp and myself.
That's
Isn't that a nice
fantastic.
picture?
That's beautiful.
And this is the fellow that's portraying the young Conrad Brooks, Brent Hinckley.
Brent Hinckley.
Yeah,
We're
he's
gonna hear a lot
portraying
about
me.
him, right?
Oh, I
and
hope
he's
so.
playing
I
Conrad
hope so.
Brooks. Yeah, boy, you guys, you really.
I got a guy portraying me. Wonderful.
You're
All
really-
started because of people like Mr. Cardoza here.
Yeah.
Started out making films back in the 50s, and it kept me going, and with other productions, and I'm still here in Hollywood.
Right. So how was it working with Tim Burton?
Great, very good.
Tim Burton directed Ed Wood.
That's right.
And it's coming out this fall.
That's right. And I'm going to tell you one little thing, Tony, and it's going to be nominated for an Academy Award. It may not win the award, but believe me, it'll be nominated.
For acting or?
Whatever.
for
A wonderful
everything?
picture.
Okay, good.
It's a wonderful
That's
film.
Good. All right.
A lot of fun, just like your movie,
Yeah.
Misfit Patrol. That's another wonderful movie. It's well made, and Tony did an excellent job directing it. It's a non-violent movie. It's pure comedy. It's well balanced with characters, and if you really enjoy comedy, this is the picture to see.
Misfit Patrol. And you'll see the trailer right on the head end of this.
Oh, yeah.
If I
You're all
haven't
in-
mentioned it already.
You're all in for a special treat. The
Right.
trailer, the interview, and of course, Beast of Yucca Flats.
You can always erase the interview. I mean, give us a break. We're interviewing one another, and we're in Hollywood, and we're on Hollywood Boulevard in this little studio. Where is the studio?
It's in Hollywood.
They called us in to do it here, so this is what they said. This is our studio. So we're trying our best to do our best, and hey, it's so good to see you.
Same here,
after
kid.
all, and you're going on a trip right now.
Yeah, it's personal appearances around the country.
Yeah. And Conrad, by the way, goes to all the conventions all over the world, and it's the sci-fi and the horror films,
That's
and
right.
my God, now you're going to be doing just these regular movies now that you're a star.
You keep me busy now.
Yeah, I will keep him busy.
Well, that's what counts.
Okay. Now, I want all of you to see this, and go ahead and order, like I said, this picture called The Beast of Yucca Flats. It's a great film for cult classic people.
Right. And
For
there's
all
so
people.
many out there.
And kids can see it. They
That's
love
right.
it and they'll relate
right.
to it.
That's
right?
right.
Okay. Thank you very much. And Conrad, God bless you.
Good.
Goodbye and take care.
Right, Tony.
Say goodbye to the
I
people
certainly
out there,
will.
Okay?
Right.
And watch The Beast of Yucca Flats coming up
I did
right
many
now.
a times.
But it's coming up now, right after
Oh,
this
that's
interview,
right. Oh, that's
okay?
right. You mean I can stay?
You can
Great.
stay. Okay, you have another interview.
LA, where drug busts and violence are commonplace in the inner city, where decent citizens fear for their very lives, where no one has dared meet the ever-growing challenge until 2 tough cops are assigned. 2 cops that have become true legends in their own minds.
Officer Murphy and Brian, so nice of you to stop by.
Hello, Georgie. It's so good to see you.
Come on, baby, hand it over.
Hey, Vickers. For the 3rd time, it's Johnson, Wang. Wong.
Wingnut.
Now, isn't that better, baby?
Will you come back later, sir?
The head's on the other end.
I know. Shut up.
Hey, Murph. Doesn't this look like the captain?
It's for the policeman's ball.
We'd like to contribute this money to fund the annual policeman's ball.
That's what I said.
Backup requested.
Undercover nitwits calling for backup.
I gotta meet my gynecologist.
Gynecologist?
Yeah. She told me I got oil under my house.
Look at that guy.
You're under arrest.
¿Qué pasa?
Where's the rest of the guys? Where's Blackie?
What are you talking about? What Blackie? No Blackie here. I'm Mexican police.
What? You sure you got the right address? Let's go get him.
Rosebud?
There they are, right in front of the captain's house.
Good idea.
You didn't make it all that.
Must be the junk Spartaski told us to pick up, huh?
Come on, Murph.
Oriental International Pictures presents an Anthony Cardoza film starring Dave Fuentes, Conrad Brooks, Vernon Wells,
Your bus didn't go so well, did it? I mean, all of the suspects, they did get off scot-free.
Jeff Weston,
Grandfather would have been real proud of you today. Captain Cook's gonna be real proud of you, too. Now get the hell out of here, Dave.
Bobby McGee,
I heard the feds got someone in the area. You want me to take care of it?
Will you step up to the car?
Am I under arrest?
Where'd you learn police talk?
Hope Kelly,
I watch a lot of TV, you know, cop shows.
and a cast of wild and wacky characters you're not likely to forget.
Interrupting some serious police work here.
Que monstro! Look at the size of that thing.
They don't call him Big John for nothing.
These cops?
State's running out of money.
Misfit Patrol,
Maybe if you bust a rhyme on my time and my behalf, maybe I have some luck.
It takes a little time for me to catch the flow, but as my rhymes go on, my lyrics start to grow. And when this rhyme is grown, then I will let you know. My rhymes hit all like victory, the fast or slow. I think it's time to bust a rather flow. Here I go. My nigga.